Chat was good. Was goody. We in business. We in business. It's gonna be a different stream today. It's gonna be a very different stream today. A lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Like I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat. Have y'all been feeling like this shift going on? Like your head been hurting, like pounding. You been more sleepy. Like what's been different about you or people around you that's like showing like a certain change in your everyday life. Cause I swear, like lately, I've been having crazy headaches. Like right now, I have a headache, which is strange. Cause it's very rare that I get headaches. So, and I've been getting headaches for like these past couple of days, and it's kind of weird. Like, cause my headaches do not last. You know what I'm saying? Like days and days. So it's something is taking place on this planet that a lot of us either know or don't know or don't see or realize type of thing. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say it's gonna be a different stream because I'm gonna touch on like certain information and videos that is out. I don't know that y'all have heard of the sun, this this orb or whatever that's been captured in the sky. Right? It's been captured in the sky, and they saying it's people are saying it's a planet. People saying it's um it's like it's the sun, and it look like that because of the wildfire. Blase blase. Um, to those that know the the truth seekers, um, we know what it is. Um, if you're not familiar with Nibiru, then y'all gonna get very acquainted with it tonight. Very acquainted tonight. Don't mind me. I'm trying to get everything set up. Trying to get this live set up. Um, like my head is really booming right now. Like really booming. What really helped me last night, last night too, cause I was definitely feeling under the weather last night. Was boiled clove water. That helped me. And I feel like it has something to, cause you know like our bodies be having parasites in it. We don't even be knowing. And I felt like last night drinking that cleared everything. But I'm gonna put y'all on game tonight with a lot of shit. It's a late night vibe stream. Late night vibe stream. I'm trying to see. Y'all bear with me. It's my first time doing it. I want OBS more to say. Y'all can still see me. Y'all can see everything. All right, so
That's there. That's there.
And that's not the sun. That can't be the sun because the sunset is over there.
That's a planet.
The sunset is over there.
Mommy, that's a planet.
And the moon is up here.
So that must be a planet.
The moon is above us.
I don't see. That's there. That's there. See, that's there. That's there.
That's a
And that's
planet.
not the sun. That can't be the sun because the sunset is.
It's somebody's firework thing, I think.
It's not a firework.
It's not
this
firework.
what's been on my mind
Look
the
at this
past
one.
couple days,
This is crazy. It's
Let's create a Billie Eilish type track using output.
Like this really been on heavy on my head and heart. That the time is near, man. The time is really near. Like, I feel like this stream is just as serious as the one before, the one I did before, speaking about the I am. And it's like it's correlating to these times too. You know what I'm saying? That's why everything was divine and how like it played out the way it did with me dropping that video and dropping that knowledge like that. It's a video. It's a video. Let me see what I got. I had posted it on my IG. I posted on my IG story yesterday. I think it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone now. But it was a OG. I forgot his name. I think his name is Ben. But he spoke about how on this earth, on this planet, we are really here to basically become God. Learn how to become God, or we're going to be back here again. Type thing, you know what I'm saying? That's where it was getting at. It was like, that is our purpose, our reason, or even living to understand the power that we got, that I am in ourselves, in our mind and body, that we are in control of this. We're in control. Sometimes it may not feel like it. Sometimes it may not look like it. That's when you have to make the slight changes, the slight changes, the slight things that you have to do, like, or getting back to, is like getting back to knowing who you are and what you are, what you're capable of. Because times and situation will bring you back to where, okay, what lesson did you didn't learn or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So that it all goes into like what, like I said, like we are here to know and learn and become gods. I mean, it's like if we don't, we're gonna come back, reincarnate, and learn, go through same situations and lessons until we come to terms and know what to do and become that. And I definitely feel like that's why the whole purpose of reincarnation, that's why certain people feel like, oh, I've been here before, because the time that they was here before, they didn't learn what what they needed to know as far as like having the right information of like what is the real meaning of life type thing. And it's crazy, I got a song called Meaning of Life that I done in 2020. It's crazy. And I feel like that's the meaning of life. Now, compared to what I know in 2020 and what I know now, that meaning of life is really know who you are, what you are, and the God in you, versus keep doing or worshiping something that's outside of you type of thing. Because it's always said in the Bible, peace be still, God is with you. And that's in, I believe, in Psalms. I forgot. Chat, if y'all know what Bible verse that is, leave it in the chat. Leave it in the chat. But this all comes back to follow the whole what we just saw on this screen. This what we starting to see more of, the different extraterrestrial spiritual thing, because now we are starting to see that life is becoming more spiritual. And the more you know about spirituality too, the more you will understand that it's deep. It's deep than just crystals and vibes. It's like on a whole plane of like energies and entities and all that. It's a lot of that. And experiences. That's spirituality. Like your experiences in your day-to-day life of evolution, like evolving and it becoming something greater than what you already are, type of thing. And realizing that there is a higher self. There is a higher self, which is the creator. Right? So when it comes to like learning spirituality, you learning the different ways and things to do to higher your vibrations to bring you back into these things. It's kind of crazy because now that I'm talking about this, my brain is starting to ease up on me a little bit. But yeah, like we seeing that this is occurring. We seeing that Nibiru, because these are stuff that I talked about in my podcast and on my live streams previous times, like 2023, 2022. Like I've been talking about this. I've been talking about like this is what's coming, what is forthcoming. I remember New Year's of 2023 hit me harder than ever. Got on live. January 1st, got on live. At my parents' crib. Got on live. Right in and there. Started letting spirit take in, and like y'all can see it to this day. Agenda 2030. It's on YouTube. Type in RK5 Agenda 2030. And on the podcast app, you can look at Agenda 2030, Third Eye 5, just about audio podcast. You can hear it and listen now. You will hear the information I was speaking about then and looking at today's world now. You know, it's starting to really play out, phase out to exactly what I was talking about. We should, you know what? While we're here, we're gonna do that. Let's see what I was talking about. Cause people think I'm crazy, and the fact that I was talking about this in 2023, and it's 2025, and now that people are starting to get the hint. I just hope people get on board as soon as possible and take in what I say, like not even just listening, just like really take in what I say, because when I speak, that's why I don't talk a lot, because when I speak with true intent, and 9 times out of 10 I know what I'm talking about. 9 times out of 10. Where's it at? This right here. Look.
It's wild shit. Or
we're gonna skip this part.
Yourself.
Let's go. When was that? January 3rd, 2023, right? That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Look how short my hair was. Look at me. Look at chat. Shit glitching already. Trying to stop it.
What a time to be alive, for real.
Just look at the evolution. This is what I be talking about. The evolution, like
everybody.
So man, just look at this. Now back and go live right now. I'm speaking on Agenda 2030. That's y'all tap.
You speak to.
Yes, I like to everyone. Look,
Us as people be worried about the wrong things. We want to play relationship games, but there's a bigger game being played right now, and that's being played with the control of the mind, controlling the mind, controlling the people. And that's the type of game we're being played with, and the power that's being. Who's holding the power? Who's in full control? But with this though, like, we have to understand ourselves first, because when COVID, when everything happened in 2020, I already knew what time it was. It wasn't like I was in shock or it was just like in disbelief of what's going on, because I knew this was going to happen. I knew all of this was going to play its part, because I've been doing my research for years, since 2014, all the way up. Ever since I opened my eyes up and changed my perspective in 2014 about life and what life really is here. And you see how sync that is, and that's my music, RK5 Blame. That's on YouTube. Y'all go check it out. was talking this a long time ago. I was talking about this a long time ago. This song was done
Evolution.
2018, 2019. This one I ain't have no dread. This me speaking like this. So it was like all this is in me
Evolution, chat.
from the get go. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. That's why you on Fortnite right now. I was checking you out. But alright, back to what I was saying. Like, people wasn't ready for 2020, COVID and all that. People wasn't ready. And I remember during these times, I posted a video and explaining like we need to go within, we need to fix who we are, we need to meditate more, we need to tap into the God conscious inside of us and stop bullshitting and stop playing around like this spiritual shit is not out here. Because either you going to take control of your spirit or somebody else going to take control of it. And all these diseases and these man-made diseases, this is what they doing. This is how they going to control it. This is how they going to control you and whatever's being put out. Because once they get inside of you, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. They already like... But if you doing the proper work, your heart is pure, your intentions is good, and you doing the daily work, because mind you, this shit is not no I'ma just wake up when I feel like it and just do certain things at my time and pace. No, this is an everyday thing. This is why I created Third Eye 5, so it can be a reminder to myself that I have a bigger purpose, I have a bigger goal, and I want to inspire the minds of others to do the same and not just live a regular life, because this is not a regular life. As you can see, this is not a regular life. If you keep thinking it's a regular life, it's going to be a rude awakening and more shit going to continue to happen. Like, for instance, like they just set a whole bunch of laws that went into play 2 days ago. Like, a lot of laws went into play 2 days ago, and that a lot of people is not talking about. People not talking about how they just fucking put a law in place in certain states that certain homeless people cannot sleep under pathways, underpaths no more. Can't sleep by stores and none of that. It's a felony now. So now you're going to jail for being homeless, which is sick. Which is sick, and there's gonna be more sick shit that's about to come out, and they are allowing this because this is part of the agenda. Just know, every year until 2030, there's going to be an agenda. Every year, there's going to be an agenda. Point blank, y'all look it up for yourself. Don't take me for instance. Go look it up for yourself. This is another thing that we lack of doing, is doing our own research and figuring out this shit on our own, which we should be doing. We should be figuring out what's going on, because you already know life on Earth hasn't been the same since 2020. Even the air and just being out doesn't even feel the same anymore. So that just goes to show you there's something bigger going on. Like, and we have to tap in. But even more now. I'm gonna continue to be the voice that I am to let you know that wake the fuck up. Well, you don't even have to wake up, because I just learned something yesterday, that everybody has their own time to wake up, and people pick and choose when they want to. And I'm not forcing nobody to wake up, but I will inspire the minds of others that's willing to take in the knowledge and do the research themselves, because we are in a bigger game we playing here, and people just have to understand, like, we don't have too much time. We don't have too much time. Because when I tell you 2030, it's going to be like nothing we never seen before. Believe me. Cause look, I'm learning. I'm learning a whole lot. I learned a lot of new stuff in the last 24 hours, and it's kind of mind blowing because it's just like now I have to step up 10 times more than what I am doing now, because that's how much time we don't have left. You feel me? Because we in 2023 right now. And the actual new world order that's going to be put in place on 2030 is going to be on 2030. Y'all look up Agenda 2030. Y'all research Agenda 2030. Like, seriously. Like, y'all take the time out y'all day and do that. Nina, you ain't doing too much today. Look up Agenda 2030. And you will find out that they had this planned out in 2015. And who was president in 2015? Our own black president, Barack Obama. And I want to speak on that. And we have to understand, too, that on this planet, everyone don't have the same perspective or same agenda. Everyone has an agenda and a different agenda of like how they want their life to be or how life wants to go or what they going to accept and allow into their life. So like even your own people would turn on you. We can be pro-black all day long, but you can have people in your circle that would turn on you with the same skin and everything. And if you want me to be honest with you, Obama has failed the black people extremely with everything that he's done. Better person and made me to the person I am now to sit here and talk about these situations. But back to the job situation. So they told me this is in the Bible. And mind you, I don't even read it like that. But I know that the Bible withholds certain good information that we can take in our lives. And I can't agree with y'all on that. So I saw that, and it was just like, wow, there's a lot of Christians out here that took this joint and did not put their faith in God. But that's on them. So I'm just like, so I wrote that, and it was like another one. It was like a couple of them. I wrote three. I remember writing 3 verses in the letter, and I prayed over the letter and everything. You know what I'm saying? Next day, gave them the letter. They sat on it. I think they sat on it for like a couple of days. And they told me my letter was approved. And I'm just like, word? Respect. That's when the head guy, he came up to me. He asked me, he was like, are you seriously Rastafari? And I was like, yes, sir, I am. Like, can't you see? He was like, so what do y'all do? What do you? And I just told him straight up. I was just like, look, we believe in certain things. We just necessarily believe in the laws of nature. We just believe in anything that just goes against nature. That is not us at all. That's just not us at all. Like, and you can look at him and you can tell that he believed me because me as a person, when you see me, you can tell, like, you can look and tell like what kind of person you're dealing with. Because I was at work You can see I had my crystals on. Well, I didn't have my crystals on, but I had my jewelry of representations. Like I would have my uncle and I would have like my little beads sometimes, or I would walk around with water, lemon water all the time and stuff like that. These are things that other people in my job was not doing. They wasn't worried about their health. They wasn't eating healthy and stuff like that. So they know like I was a different type of guy in that building. And when I talk to people and talk to the head guy, he knew what type of person I am. He knew what he was dealing with. So it was just like he's stand up on his word. And like I even stood up on my word plenty times before that incident. And yeah, so like us as people, we have to stand on our truth. If you have truth in you at all, we have to stand up for what we represent. And that always been me. Controversy. But me, I don't give a fuck, because what we're not about to do is keep being dumb and allowing shit to happen. And then it keep running to other sources and places on why things are not happening. Things are not happening where it's supposed to be because we're not taking the proper steps and the responsibility of ourselves as a collective and making things work. So to say all that is 2030 will be the new world order. And who will be running the new world order is extraterrestrials. So you better get ready. Y'all better get ready. Y'all gonna start seeing some more creepy and spooky shit. I don't know if y'all been seeing what they been putting out on Netflix and all that. Y'all need to pay attention, because these shits is not movies. These are real shit. And what was being said, and not only that I heard this yesterday and last night and stuff like this, I have heard this through another guy. I gotta find his name. I heard of him last year. And he put me on to this book called The Gods of Eden. And they're basically explaining the whole extraterrestrial, what they all about, and how they came about and stuff like that, and how they play a huge part in the government. 2030, we are going to see them alive action. Believe it or not. This is why we had the 2020 incident with everything. Because they really want, like I said, they believe Bill Gates went in front of everybody and told you that it's too many people on the planet and we have to kill off a lot of people. And the people they said that had to be off the planet was in the billions. And since COVID, a lot of people has died. Believe it or not. Since then, millions and millions of people have died. So we could keep being naive to what's going on and what shit really is. If that's what you want to be, that's what you want to teach us all. But to those that want to learn and grow and unite and become something, I'm here for you. I'm with you. Let's build. Let's stand up. This is time to stand up. This is the time of all awakening on the planet to rise and unite as a one. Because if we don't unite and come as one in these next few years, this planet is fucked. And you're going to be ruled by extraterrestrials. You is going to be enslaved in the worst way possible. You feel me? So this is why I say to people, get your spirit right. Learn who your higher self is. Grow within yourself. Take this year to just be with yourself. Be prosperous within yourself. Become the better you this year. Fuck trying to better somebody else. Become the better you. Be the better you. Focus on you. Love you. Love yourself first to attract the love that you want. Because to those that are chosen, it's time. It's time to speak up and not to be quiet. It's time to grow in all aspect in our spirituality. This is time to feed the soul and not the lost ones. I'm going to say that again. It's time to feed our souls and not to feed the lost ones. Because those ones that are lost will set you back. They will set you back. And you will be right where they at if you let them. Because this go back to what I was trying to say in the beginning, that there's a lot of people that are willing to be ignorant. But you have to ask yourself, are you willing to be ignorant? Or are you willing to figure this fucking thing out? And how you can come together with everybody. Cause some people don't have that drive to unite with other people, which I don't understand. I really don't understand. Like we can't thrive just by ourselves. We can't. And 9 times out of 10, the people that do, they 9 times die off. But when you know your purpose and you know that the Creator got you 100%, you just walk a certain way. And that's just all I'm gonna say. You just walk a certain way. So I want to know, what are y'all willing to do? What are you willing to do? Because so me doing my research and understanding, because mind you, I was just thinking, okay, extraterrestrials is coming. My people are coming. My people are coming. But I had to understand who those extraterrestrials was. Because for one, all extraterrestrials aren't good. And all extraterrestrials aren't bad. And that's when we come to play, and we have to learn and distinguish those that are, you know what I'm saying? We have to learn that now. We should learn them now and not wait till when it happens to try to figure out and, you know, learn them now. If you read, well, if you don't read, you should read. But there's a book called The Extraterrestrial Almanac. And I just got that book last year or 2 years ago. I advise everyone to get that book. It's called Extraterrestrial Almanac. And it's like 87 different extraterrestrials. It's like 87 of them. You should know all 87 of them. There's no way that there's all these other beings besides us that we don't know about. But I'm telling you, there's more beings like us that we need to learn about. So fuck learning who got the best hairdo, who could dress the best and all that other shit. Learn these beings that runs this planet for real. Cause we think humans run this planet, but nah, it's something bigger and deeper. For real. And I just found out that since 1947, there's been an extraterrestrial working at the Pentagon. And I didn't fucking know that. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research about it. But just know that you probably won't find it on Google and shit like that. You will have to do some deep digging to find that information. But it's on YouTube. I see you the link and everything. They talk about it. And then we have to be in consideration too, and just start looking at certain things. Why do they put ancient aliens on late at night when nobody's up watching that shit? How come that's only on late at night? Because I remember I would go to the gym and I would just see ancient aliens on TV at nighttime. It'd be like 9 o'clock, 12, 11. That's when it'd be on. Because they don't really want us to know. They will put it out there. So you could. They will put it out there in our face. But we have to seek it though. If we're not seeking it, then it's just not going to mean shit. But yeah, so from now in 2030, we're going to see some weird shit. We're going to continue to see some weird shit. And we're going to continue to experience some weird stuff. But may us all be prosperous and be abundant, live abundant life, and grow within ourselves spiritually. And we all come together as one. May cast out evil deeds that you have placed on earth. So any evil deed that you have done, change. Your energy you will feel different. Cause that's another thing that be fucking us up. Is us eating all the time, us always consuming all the time, always assuming these things. We was not meant to eat meat all the time. That's not what we here for. That was not the purpose of our energy. Is to just take in other people's energy all the time. That is not good. Taking in dead energy all the time is not good. But then wonder why we dead. Oh man. Learn how to fast. These past 2 months I've been fasting. Like every other day I would fast. So I test you to fast. I test you to pick a day out the week to fast. And just drink water and tea. Drink liquid stuff. Eat fruit. No meat. But hold on. But yeah. But no meat. Stay away from meat for a day. And I promise you, you will see your energy change. Your energy you will feel different. Your whole energy will feel different, like no cap. Like the longest I've been so far was 3 days. And those 3 days, oh my fucking goodness, yo. Was hard. But it's gonna get harder though. And I'm gonna keep testing myself because what I've learned and what I read out of this book called Heal Thyself by Queen of I don't want to say her name wrong. Queen Afua, something like that. She said, for each day that you fast, you cast out evil deeds that you have placed on earth. So any evil deed that you have done during fasting, well, through fasting, it will be cast out. So each day that you fast, you will cast out a evil deed that you have done on earth. That's powerful. Now, if that don't make you go fast in a heartbeat, then I don't know what will. And fasting, with fasting, will bring you prosperity and abundance. And people would just think that, okay, I fast this month and shit like that, that is what I'm looking for is gonna be handed to me. Nah, that shit takes time, and your energy and frequency got to be right along with it too. It just can't be I fast and that's what it is. You gotta set intentions. You gotta meditate. You gotta do a whole lot of spiritual work. It's more to it than just fasting. Like, you're not gonna get what you want just by fasting. You gotta do other works too. And that's why I say, learn now while you have time. Because by 2030, it's going to be too damn late. It's going to be too damn late. And anybody that got TikTok, I advise y'all to not get TikTok. We'll delete y'all TikTok. Because House of Representatives and their employees, they just deleted TikTok off all these cellular device. That should tell y'all something. If they're deleting it off their device, that means we should delete it too. And there's no need for us to be on TikTok. Now, if you want to take that chance and risk it all and risk scroll, because you want to scroll and look at motherfuckers, you do so. To teach his own. Shit's not worth it to me. Because they're saying, because if you didn't know, TikTok is a Chinese, is run by China. China owns TikTok. And China takes TikTok and uses our data. Once you have TikTok, they have access to your data. As long as you have that on your phone, they have access to your data. They know how you feel, they know what you type in, they know what you look like and all that shit. So ain't no telling what they doing with that data. And I'm pretty sure they probably doing some AI shit, some old shit. But who knows? But delete TikTok. There's no reason for it. But I'm gonna end it on that note. I appreciate every one of y'all. I love y'all. Turn up 2023, man. Turn up with yourself. You are the candle. Now you just have to light that shit up and get lit. Lit yourself up. Stop lighting up everybody else and everything. Stop lighting up everybody else. Lit up yourself. Lit up who you are. Learn who you are. Stop learning other people and other things. Learn who the fuck you are. Learn what's in here. Learn how to use this. You learn how to use this too. This is the time to learn how to use this, the mouth. You feel me? It's time, y'all. Stop bullshitting. Love y'all.
Wow. Some deep stuff, deep stuff, deep stuff. So all that to say, Nibiru's here, y'all.
Nibiru is here. Our ancestors is here. They watching. They watching. And we ain't got too much time left. The time that you thought you have, just throw it in the window. And prep for now. Look at this Scooby-Doo episode, right? Watch this. Let me see. No. Look at this.
Let's go! Raj Wallace Willie, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
Oh, it's actually the theme. I need the theme. Where's the clip at? Okay, here you go.
A strange name for a boy, though.
I'm so obviously a girl.
Who's Susan Lave?
Not Susan Lave. Segundo Yave. We've got it. This is the second key. But what does it all mean? That's what we've got to find out.
Oh, Nova. It's getting weirder and weirder. Things aren't as easy to explain anymore. It feels like something's going to happen. Something bad. What do you think, Nova? Nova? Nova?
Nibiru is coming.
We're joining that.
Look at that. It's another clip, man. It's another clip. It was talking about the Anunnakis. Watch this. Alright, here you go. Look at this.
The Anunnaki, interdimensional beings that visit the planet Earth every few thousand years. We arrive at a time called Nibiru, when the barriers between our worlds grow weak. The Anunnaki have a great history of helping humans, but we have no physical form and must inhabit animals. This is why some animals, our descendants, can talk and others cannot. But not all Anunnaki are kind and good. There are evil ones, and the most evil one of all is imprisoned beneath Crystal Cove and must not be set free. You must undo it, Scooby-Doo. Undo it all. Save yourself. Save your friends. Save the world.
Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. But yeah, Anunnaki Nibiru. Let's look at this some more.
I come from a family of aviators. I currently have 10.
Hey there, son.
What are you doing, dear?
Yeah, what's in the
Briefcase.
Glad you asked. Mom, Dad, I've got something important to say. Since you've come back into my life, I finally feel for the first time ever that I can trust adults.
Oh, Fred.
We're glad you feel that way, son. And because of that, if anything should happen to me or the gang, I want you to have what's in this briefcase.
We could take it right now.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm going to put it in the mystery machine for now so I can keep a close eye on it. The gang and I are checking out some weird goat guy who's terrorizing kids. You know duty. It calls. It's so great having you both in my life again.
Keep your tripwire taut.
And your tensile line strong.
Ricky, it's Brad.
And Judy. Go ahead, you two.
Tell Professor Pericles the rest of the planispheric disk
is ours for the taking.
Something's been bugging me about our little underwater escapade. There's a lot about that adventure I wish we could forget.
Amen to that.
But the weirdest part of all was what the late Abigail Gluck whispered.
Like I'll say, a crazy mummified corpse whispering Nibiru is creepy times 10.
It gets creepier. I googled it and found a lot. Namely this. Nibiru is a planet listed in the writings of Zechariah Sitchin, particularly his book The 12th Planet. According to Sitchin's interpretation of Babylonian religious texts, a giant planet called Nibiru passes by Earth every 3,600 years and allows its sentient inhabitants to interact with humanity. These beings, which Sitchin identified with the Anunnaki of Sumerian myth, would become humanity's first gods. My favorite internet encyclopedia says there's supposed to be a collision. The Nibiru collision is a disastrous encounter between the Earth and a large planetary object. Believers in this doomsday event usually refer to this object as Planet X, or Nibiru.
The doomsday event?
Nova? I am not Nova. I have only borrowed her body so that I may bring you an urgent message. Scooby-Doo, your life is in danger. I am of the Anunnaki, interdimensional beings that visit the planet Earth every few thousand years. We arrive at a time called Nibiru, when the barriers between our worlds grow weak. The Anunnaki have a great history of helping humans, but we have no physical form and must inhabit animals. This is why some animals, our descendants, can talk and others cannot. But not all Anunnaki are kind and good. There are evil ones, and the most evil one of all is imprisoned beneath Crystal Cove.
So look at that chat. Proof is in the pudding. And now, this is what we are seeing. This is what we are seeing now.
That's there, that's there.
And that's not the sun. That can't be the sun because the sunset is over there.
That's a planet.
The sunset is over there.
Mommy, that's a planet.
And the moon is up here.
So that must be a planet.
The moon is above us.
I don't see. That's there, that's there. See, that's there, that's there.
So this is why some of y'all may feel the shift, may feel differently, feel the headaches, feel the ringing of the ears, the weirdness outside, the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Things just seem out of place and strange. This is why. That is why. Because it's that time, chat. It's that time. It's that time. So I advise y'all do y'all research, y'all do y'all own study, y'all do y'all proper steps to raise your vibrations and frequency fast. Like I said in the previous video that I did in 2023, it's important for us to fast. Because how we want to, just think about it. Most High came down today. Want to set all this shit. Want to be done with all of it. Could you say who you are right now is good and light enough to be taken on with him, like able to move with him? You know what I mean? Like, are we light enough? Are we able to feel certain energies? Do we have, is our aura good? Is our energy good? Is our feel good? Do we have light energy? Are we doing the shadow work? Are we doing the light work to fix what's going on within ourselves and our intake and all that? It's like, these are the stuff that we got to start constantly asking ourselves throughout our day-to-day, because stuff that we normally ask and worry about is not even going to have nothing to be concerned. It don't even going to have anything to do with life beyond this plane here. Like, what we be worried about, it can't even be carried on to the next life type shit. But just to only bring us back till we learn our lesson type thing. So we got to start questioning ourselves and analyzing ourselves. Like, is my energy right? Is my aura right? Is my frequency right? If the time to be now, would I be satisfied, or even is my energy good enough to face with the Most High? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we got to start asking ourselves. Because again,
and that's not the sun. That can't be the sun, because the sunset is over there.
That's a planet.
The sunset is over there.
Mommy, that's a planet.
And the moon is up here.
So that must be a planet.
and I'm going to end it on that note. Peace, light, and love.